Good afternoon, everybody. We being DMA and I, and my new family member, Slabby. We are in Aurora. Come on, girl, over here. Come here, Slab. Come here. Stay here. We are in Aurora, Colorado, and I was arrested 3 days ago, and it was quite the ordeal. So we're here to do a little follow-up. And we are here to retrieve my property that apparently, drop that, Slabby, yuck. Aurora has some kind of special process where they can just confiscate your property from the jail and claim that it doesn't belong to you and hold it from you. And they've got 2 pieces of property of mine. It's my husband's credit card, which, by the way, they didn't take the other credit cards out of my wallet that were in his name. And my mother's last Colorado ID, my deceased mother, she passed away in 2011. It's the only thing that I carry with me everywhere I go that keeps her close to me. I don't really talk about my family and that kind of business. And the fact that I'm having to do this right now is got me upset to begin with. Good girl, Slabby. We're gonna leave that. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's my girl. There you go, Sloan. That's for you with a cherry on top. We might pick that up on the way out. We'll see how that works out. We'll see if they get a pass or a fail.
So yeah, they stole her mom's ID. It's the only thing she has that she keeps with her, so she can have a memory of her mom that passed in 2011.
Yep.
She said.
Yep.
And Officer Sloan, which I found out is Christopher Sloan. That's what C stands for.
Okay.
I had my research guy Jordan hooking me up.
All right.
And he was mocking her as he was taking it, like, "Oh, you can't have this. You can't have this."
Yep. He was taunting me while I was in a glass cell inside this jail.
And then she called up here to get the ID. They didn't even have it. So apparently Sloan must have had it with him, like he took it as his personal souvenir or something like that.
Yeah.
We're not really sure.
Yeah, I called this morning as instructed on this piece of paper that they gave me in the jail. Said you have to make an appointment. Well, they need to accommodate my schedule. So I called promptly at 7:30 this morning. And nobody knew anything about it. They didn't have a case number, nothing. Well, then Cindy, the manager, or the supervisor at the time, apparently got a hold of Sloan and let me know that he had it, but he was trying to figure out how to release it. Interesting.
Yeah. But they were giving her the runaround until she straight up said, "Well, I'm coming down there, so you better get it figured out because I'm going to be down there shortly." And then now all of a sudden, shortly after that, then they call her back and say, "Oh, okay, we got it."
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And then they wanted me here at 1:30. Well, I had court with somebody this morning out in Arapahoe County that took extra long. And because I didn't have a dog sitter for my new pup, which, by the way, those of you that are curious about her, look at this stupid setup with these freaking... When the government has to put these up to keep the people out, you know you got a problem. And it's no secret that Aurora PD has got some problems. Yeah. So for those of you that are curious about Slabby, she belonged to Peter. Peter passed away out on the streets. It's been a few weeks ago. There's a video on my channel titled "Rest in Peace, Peter." Thank you for that super chat, whoever did that already. Much appreciated. So they wanted me here at 1:30. Well, I couldn't get here at 1:30. And the fact that they couldn't accommodate my schedule in the morning, they just need to accommodate it. So we will see how this goes. And then I have a few other pieces of business that I'd like to take care of. So, Aurora Police Department headquarters lobby. And I had to get an x-ray on my arm because my arm is sore from the arrest. My shoulder, I've got some kind of nerve damage stuff going on. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. Gallegos, right? Which he was actually pretty decent, but he kind of twisted your shoulder for no reason when he put the handcuffs on, which was not necessary. And she already had a shoulder surgery, right? You got a torn rotator cuff?
In the other shoulder. So once I'd already told them I had a shoulder injury in the other shoulder, they went ahead and wrenched the other one.
But it's just not, this is actually right. Yeah, why don't you do that?
Will you hold this for me? Hey, Papa Chuck, thanks for being in here. I'm buffering. Hey guys, I'm gonna switch over. We should be back. Are we back? Hey Gina, thank you very much. Much appreciated. No, DMA is not live. We should be fine now. I'm on Wi-Fi. There's Slabberina. Come here, Slabby. Come say hi. Come say hi. Slabby has found her forever home. She has the best little harness. Yes.
She's super cute, guys. Like,
she's all up about 3 pounds.
I was even telling Regan, I'm actually I'm a huge Chihuahua fan, but she's adorable. She's like super cute, super sweet, nice. Everybody she came up to me and was like, wanted me to pet her, but she's, you know, I was telling Regan, I did a empirical miracle show on how you're a vibrational match to all the people, circumstances, and even animals, and vibrational match to Regan, guys. She's like an alpha. She's super like bossy, likes to bark at you, let you know that she's the boss right away.
And she's always in search of justice, and she's found a big piece of justice in her life because she has found her forever home. That's that girl.
She probably smells loaf and mini on me.
Right. I'm waiting for her fancy schmancy collar that I ordered her. So it was interesting. I got the great news from Peter's family that they had decided to go ahead and give her to me. His family was involved in the last couple days of his life and had to make some hard decisions. And placing Slabby was one of them. Yes.
This is our proper release form. Just shows we're going to be signing for today. Everything's under 22-287. I can even read my own hand. 642.
287631.
Now, it was under this case number. The case number you were given was the wrong one.
Yeah. So this
Because this case number is all over all of my paperwork. So how is this the wrong case
This
number?
is what Officer Sloan gave me. And this
So
is
Sloan
where I
gave you a
put the
new
item.
case number.
So, and then this is the tag number for the item. Matches right up here. The Colorado license.
Uh-huh.
If I can get you to print your name at the edge.
Where's that credit card?
The credit card's in your husband's name. You would have to get that
So-
yourself.
Spouses to have their credit cards.
It's your spouse, though.
Doesn't matter. I mean,
Yes,
you
it does.
took it.
Well,
Well, then establish that. We need to establish
You
that.
might want to turn this off and this off
Why?
because I asked you to.
No, I don't have to do that.
Well, I don't have to answer your question.
You don't have to answer my questions because I'm recording?
Well, ma'am, here is what you requested to get back.
No, I want the credit card as well.
No, this is what Officer Sloan has released for you. You asked me this morning, my name is Cindy. I'm
You're
talking
Cindy,
to you on the
okay.
phone. You asked me for your mother's ID.
Okay, at the very least, but why are you not releasing the credit card?
Because
Because
it's
it
in your
doesn't belong to
husband's
you.
name.
How come you didn't take the other credit cards that are in his name out of my wallet?
I can't answer.
Well, then
that.
somebody's got to answer that because I want that credit card.
Okay, you can get in touch with Officer Sloan.
Okay,
and he can answer
is that the
those
only
questions for
option?
you.
Because I
Yes,
asked
ma'am.
you to get me in touch with a supervisor.
I am a supervisor back in property.
I get that, but
Okay.
you're not Sloan's
I
supervisor.
am not, but you know, I can get you his information. I don't know it off the top of my head, but in order to release a credit card, that card has to match the ID that.
First of all, where is the law that gives you the authority to just take this property?
Ma'am, do you want this?
On it, but I also want my questions answered.
Okay, like I said, you need to talk to Officer Sloan about.
And I'm not
giving
going
that
to talk to
credit card.
Sloan unless he's going to come out here right now or his supervisor comes out here.
Okay.
So
I
how do
can't
we?
produce him, so if you want this piece of property, we need you to sign this, and then I can get you Officer Sloan's supervisor's information.
Can you give us the CRS, ma'am? Ma'am,
Sir?
can you give us the CRS that states that you have to confiscate somebody's credit card, their husband's credit card, if it's not in their name? Can you give us the CRS for that,
It's
please?
not confiscated, that person can come up here and pick that credit card.
It
up.
is.
It is confiscated. It was in her possession, and now you guys are
It's in
confiscating
town
it.
property, it's not
But
confiscated.
that's not what I'm asking. I'm just asking, can you give us the CRS, ma'am, that states that you have to do that? That's the law.
Can I
Can
see
you find
that,
out then?
please?
We want to see that.
But can I
Once you
see that
sign, you can-
in the
I
envelope?
can't give it to you because it's sealed.
Okay, well, I want to open it before I
Once you
sign
sign
for
it,
it.
you-
That back.
Yeah,
No, I want to know that it's in there.
It is. in
I'm
there.
not signing unless I see it.
Okay, we're done.
We're done?
Yeah. Let's
Okay, then
this
get a
signed.
supervisor because I want to know that that is that property.
It is
I'm not
our
going to sign for
policy.
something that I haven't seen.
Sign.
How can you expect her to sign for something if she hasn't seen what's in there?
You have to go find somebody else that can make this work. You're not the end all.
That sergeant will be his.
No, this is not your boss. I need somebody that's going to help me with this property. They want me to sign that, slip that under, make a mad dash, and for all I know, it's not even in there.
Do you want me to go live to get more people in over
Yeah.
here? Okay. Here, hold this.
Come here, girlie. Come here.
I'm gonna hook onto their Wi-Fi too.
The fact that they even have it to begin with. I'm the executor to her estate. So I have property that belongs to me. And they take it from me because I'm guilty as charged for having property that belongs to me? It's fucking bullshit. That idiot didn't even take the other credit cards that are in my husband's name.
Yeah.
That they're in my wallet. They were
You
in my
just took one.
property.
Why would you just take one? He went through everything with a fine comb.
And he wasn't supposed to. They brought in a supervisor, and he assured me that he wouldn't have any oversight of my property, because that was one of the things I was throwing a fit about in the jail with the way he was acting. My whole life is right here, my personal and nonprofit life, right here in this wallet. And he gets to just go through it and randomly decide what stays and what goes?
So guys, I went live to get more people over here because I wasn't even going to go live, but we came up here to get Regan's property. She was arrested a couple days ago in Aurora, and they stole her mom's ID that had passed away in 2011. She keeps her ID with her at all times. And they were mocking her, stuff like that she can't have that ID, and they took it. And so she's trying to follow a process to get her property back. And they're saying initially that they didn't even know where the ID was and had it, which is really weird. So I don't know if Officer Sloan might just confiscated it, like took it himself as a memento or like a souvenir or something. It's bizarre that her ID wasn't even there in her property. So they said
She
that
can help you over there.
they said that
Hey, that's not
basically they don't know what to do.
It might be here shortly,
Blah
though.
blah blah. And she said, okay, well I'm gonna come down there, so you better get it figured out. I'm coming down there. And ironically, after she said that, now all of a sudden, like half an hour later, they call her. Oh, we got your ID. We found it, right? Oh, yes. So we came here, guys, to get her stuff. Now they're keeping her husband's credit card. It's because it's not in her name. It's in her husband's name. Which she already had like 3 other credit cards in his name, right? But they only took the one,
Yep.
and then they're refusing to give that to us. And I asked for the CRS. It states that they have to confiscate somebody else's credit card, their husband's credit card. Of course, there is no CRS, so they're giving us the runaround about that. But now they're saying that they won't release her property until she signs for it. But she's not going to sign for something that she can't see. Right?
And it's in an
That's
envelope.
That's irresponsible. So all we want to do is open it up to make sure that the ID is in there, it's the right ID and all that, and then sign. Why would you sign? They give us something that's not even hers, right? Now they have her signature saying, well, you signed for it. That's what they'll do, guys. So that's why we're live, to get more people in here, guys. So that's what we're doing, guys, dealing with Aurora.
And interestingly, the case number that I gave them this morning, they couldn't find it. So there was no property. And now all of a sudden, this new ID or this property release has a new case number on it that Sloan generated, apparently. She wanted us to turn the camera off.
Oh yeah, and she
Excuse
told us to turn
me?
the camera off. And then she said, oh, well, I'm not going to help you. She said she doesn't have to answer our questions. It's like, yes, you have to answer our questions. What are you talking about?
I don't know why we're moving out of line. We haven't been helped, but we'll do that.
Oh, then they gave her the wrong case number, back daddy. Right? And then you got a new case number now?
Apparently, this is the case number all over my, all over that ticket, all over the bail, cash bond, bail paperwork, all over the ticket, same case number.
Can I show my people?
Yeah, this is what they gave me to come retrieve my property.
So this is the case number.
Automatically does it for you on the website.
She has the new, this is the old case number?
Well, that's the case number they gave me when they arrested me.
The case number they gave her when they arrested her. Now all of a sudden she's got a new one. Christian, thanks for the 40, bro. Appreciate that. I saw you in my comments.
I clicked the prompt on the page.
Thanks everyone for coming in to help support Big Sister here. And she has, what's the little teeny chihuahua? I thought Minnie was small. She's like 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Minnie's 4 pounds. So
With me
she's
from the
super
streets.
cute. And I was saying I'm not even usually one for chihuahuas, but she's like adorable. She's like sell dog food type dog. She's like a mom.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what's funny too? When that cop came out here, she started barking at him right away. She didn't bark at anyone else in here. Dogs they can sense energy, guys, big time. You can tell. Like I always trust a dog's opinion, right? They say that if animals like you, then you're vibrating on a high frequency. So that sergeant came around, right away at him. So.
Yes, sir. Just ignore you. Cindy's back there now again, standing there.
So that's why we're like,
I tried that other thing and it still just.
Oh, and then she tried to say it's not. We didn't confiscate it.
Yeah, we didn't
What do you
confiscate
mean?
your stuff. We just took it from you, and you have to beg us to get it back and follow our
I just
rules
put
to get
Aurora
your
PD.
property back, guilty as charged.
Firefox.
Banana, I don't know if you saw yesterday, but I was wearing your shirt on my live stream. The Banana one.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So guys, if you're just coming in, we're here to get Regan's
No,
property.
that's
They confiscated her mom's ID because her mom passed away in 2011. Keeps her ID with her. They took it, wouldn't give it back to her when she got arrested a few days ago. So we came here. She called to check on the ID. They said they didn't even have it, but she said, "Well, I need to know what's going on." Well, we don't know. We don't know what's going on. She
Yeah,
said,
I
"Well,
just
all right.
took
Well,
a
I'm
picture of
gonna
it.
show up down there, so you guys better get it figured out." And then like half an hour later or something, right? So
Yeah. I don't know what it means by alpha in America. It's totally
and they're also confiscated her
And it's
husband's
out.
credit card.
She's
She's allowed to have her husband's credit card.
So.
And they won't give that back to us in his name, even though she had like what 3 other credit
Yeah,
cards.
and
in
they
his
left
name that
those.
left, they gave back, they didn't even, you know, take those. They only took the one. And they're just trying to say that we
No, I
have
did that
to
in my
compensate her,
first
basically. Oh, she didn't say she was compensated. She has to, I guess. I asked her for the CRS, then what's the law that states that if it's not, you have a credit card, your husband's credit card, that you can't return that? I don't know it off the top of my head, she said, yeah, because there isn't one. So, so basically what's going on, guys, is they're refusing to give her ID because she won't sign. She won't give her a property because she
Without
won't sign
seeing
for
it first.
Without seeing it. She wants to make sure the ID's in there. This is something that's very important to her, right? She's not going to sign for something and then open it up, it's not there, it's the wrong thing, and then they can fine.
It's the damn iPhone. Is your
I haven't had any issues so far. So yeah, that's one, guys. Now we just need to figure out the situation with the credit card, because it's not illegal for her to be in possession of her husband's credit card.